Grab about 500 grams of good quality ground meat beef, pork, or even a mix of both works great. You'll also need one good-sized onion, a few cloves of garlic, a colorful bell pepper, a handful of mushrooms, and a nice carrot. For the pasta, a standard pack of spaghetti will do the trick nicely. And for that rich, tomatoey goodness, you'll need a few tablespoons of good tomato paste. Don't forget olive oil, some salt, and a dash of black pepper. That's it, really. We're going to want to chop everything up nice and small into little cubes. This helps them cook evenly and release all their lovely sweetness into the sauce. Start with the onion. Peel it, cut it in half, then slice it finely and then dice it. Do the same with the bell pepper. Take out the seeds and the white parts inside, then chop it into nice small pieces. The carrot also needs a good peel and then a fine chop. And for the mushrooms, just a quick wipe and then slice them up. Don't be afraid to get your hands a little messy. That's part of the fun. With all your lovely veggies prepped, it's time to think about the star of the show, the spaghetti. Go ahead and grab your biggest pot, the one you use for making big, hearty meals. Fill it up with water, plenty of water, so the spaghetti has room to dance later. Put it on the stove over high heat and let it come to a rolling boil. Timing is everything, my friends, but don't worry. We'll get it just right and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So tie on your apron, put on some music, and let's cook something amazing together. All right, let's get this party started. Place a large skillet or a wide pot over medium-high heat. Pour in a good glug of olive oil. Be generous. Once the oil is shimmering and ready, in go the onions. Dump them all in and listen to that sizzle. Isn't that a beautiful sound? We want to cook them for a few minutes, stirring with a wooden spoon until they're soft, sweet, and just starting to turn golden. This step is super important because it builds the first amazing layer of flavor for our sauce. Don't rush it. Give those onions the time they need to work their magic. Now that the onions are looking lovely, it's time to introduce the meat. Break up your ground meat and add it straight to the pan with the onions. Use your spoon to break it up further, making sure it's all crumbled and starting to brown on all sides. You want to hear that sizzle and see all the pink color disappear. This is where you brown the meat, moving it around the pan so it cooks evenly. Once the meat is nicely browned, go ahead and add your chopped mushrooms and bell pepper to the pan. Stir everything well, mixing the colorful mushrooms and bell pepper with the meat and onions. Next, it's garlic time. I like to crush it or chop it super fine. Add it in and stir for just about a minute. Your sauce base is now built, and it's full of depth and character. Great job. Now let's get to the spaghetti. Okay team, our sauce is bubbling away and smelling heavenly, so it's time to turn our attention back to that big pot of water. It should be at a furious boil by now. The secret to great spaghetti is properly salted water. It should taste like the sea. Add a good handful of salt. Hold the bundle in your hand, place it in the center of the pot, and then release it. The strands will fan out beautifully. As the ends soften in the water, gently push the rest down until it's fully submerged. Give the spaghetti a good stir right away to prevent it from sticking together. It usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes to cook just right. Just before you drain your spaghetti, use a cup or a ladle to scoop out about a cup of that starchy pasta water. This cloudy, magical liquid is full of gluten and salt, and it's like liquid gold for your sauce. All right, the spaghetti is perfectly al dente. Now it's time to drain it. Turn off the heat and carefully carry your pot over to the sink, pouring the spaghetti into a colander. Your spaghetti is now perfectly cooked and seasoned. Grab your tomato paste and stir it into that cup of hot pasta water you saved. Stir it well with a fork until the paste is fully dissolved, creating a rich, tomatoey liquid. Now pour this mixture straight into your skillet with the meat and bell pepper and mushrooms. Give everything a good stir, scraping up any delicious brown bits from the bottom of the pan. Let everything simmer and come together. Now for the grand finale. Add your beautifully cooked and drained spaghetti directly into the skillet with the sauce. Don't just pour the sauce over the spaghetti in a bowl. Mixing everything together in the skillet is the way to go. Use tongs to lift and turn the spaghetti, coating every strand with that magnificent meaty sauce. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. Let everything cook together for another minute or two, just so the spaghetti can soak up all those wonderful flavors. The best way to serve this dish is family style. Dump it all into a big warm serving bowl and place it right in the middle of the dinner table. Let everyone help themselves. This creates a lovely communal feel. For serving, you can keep it simple or add a few extra touches. A sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or basil looks great and adds a burst of freshness. A small bowl of grated Parmesan cheese on the side is always a winner, for those who want an extra cheesy kick. To make it a complete and happy meal, think about a few simple side dishes. A crisp green salad with a zesty dressing is a perfect companion. I also like to serve it with some crunchy radishes or some fresh, crusty bread to mop up any leftover sauce from the plate. And for drinks, a glass of whatever you fancy, perhaps a cold, sparkling beverage or a simple glass of water with lemon. This meal is all about comfort, generosity, and sharing good food with good people. So gather everyone around the table, dig in, and enjoy every single bite. It's awesome.